Hey folks, how you doing? Merry Christmas, hope you've had a good one. I'm out today, which is Boxing Day. I'm here I'm in the east coast of England, just south of the seaside town of Cleethorpes, not too far from, the formidable Lincolnshire Wolds, which are over in that direction. I say formidable because for some people, they probably are. They don't expect hills here in Lincolnshire. And I'm going to be riding my gravel bike over there. It's maybe half an hour away from here at the absolute most. It won't take long to get over there. Lots of nice off-road stuff, a few trails here and there, lots of fields, UK gravel with it. So join me as I head that way over to the Lincolnshire Wolds. Oh wait a second, not that way. That way, over towards the Lincolnshire Wolds and some fun in the hills. Let's go. Starting off on this top quality section of gravel at the moment, here right on the coast. And the next village up is Tetney, and there's a lock there to protect the houses and things. And we passed a llama farm as well. Or are they alpacas? I never know the difference. Maybe they'll come up close and say hello. I've ridden out this way many times in the past, so I know much of today's route. I don't think there's any surprises in here. I'm hoping it's all dried out after the horrendous autumn we've had this year. Puddles, some people love puddles, but everywhere? Seriously? And on to more gravel. Day off tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining. It's a bit of a rain day, so I'm going to enjoy doing some workouts tomorrow. And then Thursday we'll be on the road bike doing 100 miles, 2,000 metres of climbing, and I'll be joined by another local rider who I'll introduce you to. And then on Friday I've got a sportif, the Festive 50. And that one, like I say, that's 50 miles, starting west of here in the market town of Brigg. So plenty going on this Christmas week. There they are, look. Hello. Oh, look at that one. I can't see. Oh, look down there. There's a big ditch in the way. I can't get over any closer. It's like big sheep with long necks. Big body, long neck. Well, met my first obstacle. Field that's got a marked bridleway, and the farmers just don't respect it at all. So to push me away across this farmer's field here, and I'm just coming onto the edge. Looks like there might actually be a trail, something that's rideable. In my experience up to now, this only happened to me 3 times. Twice here. I don't know why I came back this way. I think I forgot it was like this, although I don't remember it being this bad. And a couple elsewhere as well, you know, marked bridleways, but the farmers don't do anything to maintain it. And by nothing to maintain it, well, I mean it's absolutely nothing. There was no markings whatsoever, and it looks like I've got another field as well to get through. It's a bit of, I don't know if you can see there where another wheel has been, but yeah, rubbish. So we're coming this way again. I guess that's what they want. Oh, I managed to get out of that. I'm on to the next track now. So I'm on the corner of, I'm not sure what this road is. I'm just outside Utterby, and there's the main road there. All these cars are parked up, and I'm heading up along this track to the North Elkington climb. Did have a choice there what to do. I was going to turn right at the first junction and go a bit of gravel and off-road, but I always remember it's been a bit messy and stuff, so I kind of avoid that. I'm going to stick to main North Elkington climb, and then that brings me onto the Wolds proper. So as I crawl up another hill, Just to let you know where I'm heading. Binbrook. Just coming to what's called the switchback. It's been slow going so far, and I've had to cover back up again. It's been feeling to myself like pretty cold. I think I need another, top layer on. But it is pretty nippy. Heading now in 6 to 7 degrees, but the wind chill today. Just feeling quite perishing. Yeah. Plus it's been quite slow going up to this point. I'm not going to be able to get down the entire route. We've been Boxing Day, and it'll be Turkey again today, so I want to go get over at a reasonable time, not spend all day out on the bike. Been good so far though. I have enjoyed it. It's just been slow going at times, but it's a hiker bike and whatnot. The land is still recovering from the autumn. Very wet, very muddy. Beautiful out here. Stunning. If you ever get the opportunity to visit the Lincolnshire Wolds, whether it's on a bike or on foot, just bring yourself down here. It's a stunning part of the world. So quiet, peaceful, beautiful. So I've got a bit of a choice here. Do I head that way towards Ludford and off the Wolds, or do I, actually head that way, turn right on a gravel track towards Binbrook? I may well do that because at the moment, according to the sat nav, I've covered nearly 40k. It's 5 to 12, and I've still got 90k to go. So that's that's quite a lot to do. And I want to be back about 3 o'clock. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up there, make a right, follow the gravel track. I actually went through there in winter last year. It was all covered in snow. Maybe I'll stick the card in the corner screen if you want to watch me riding through the Lincolnshire Wolds in the snow. As for this one, I'm going to continue that way and we'll get onto some gravel and we'll kind of make our way all the way back around into North East Lincolnshire and Cleethorpes. Tell you what, the visibility is fantastic today. I'm seeing lots of things off in the distance. Either A, I've not looked that way before, B, it's just so clear. Right, just had to go on the gravel section. The route actually takes me this way. So I was going to say 12 months ago this was covered in snow, but it was a little bit later in the year, wasn't it? February, March, I'm not too sure. Absolutely stunning day, and I've been afforded some fantastic views of the Lincolnshire Wolds. So if you live around here, you can no doubt tell I've arrived in Rothwell. Every road into Rothwell is a hill. Heading towards Coxwold now, and I've pretty much changed this into a road route now, and hill training road route. Just putting as many as the hills in as I can as I meander my way back home. So once I get to Coxwold, on the sharp bend I'm going to turn right, go through the farm, kind of a gnarly section of steep up road there, so I'm going to go that way, crawl back towards Bealsby from there, and then back to Cleethorpes. Although I came out with the intention of this being a gravel ride, more than anything I just want to get some time on the bike, especially in the hills. With the Gran Guanachi, however you pronounce it, Gran Guanachi, end of March. So yeah, not that far away. For those who don't know what that is, it's a 700km ultra race in the Canary Islands, across 5 islands, off-road gravel. At least that's one I'm taking part in. There's been road, trail and gravel, so this is the final one in the series. So I need to get plenty of training in the hills more than anything. So Lincolnshire Wolds is a good opportunity to get some solid training in during the winter months. As I keep telling everyone, Lincolnshire, it's just not flat. Some of my earliest memories of cycling here in the Lincolnshire Wolds are in this very place I'm right now, actually. It's the village of Swallow down there. Yes, that is the name of a village, that's a real place, Swallow. And then right over in the distance we've got the tower, the Fizaka Folly thing over in the woods. I can only just make it out on camera. That's the top of what's called, if you're cycling, the Sheila's Cottage climb from Great Limber up to Caister. Beautiful. Must have been about 14 or 15, something like that. Coming out here on my mountain bike, and didn't really care about steepness and stuff. You just either walked or you just kept pedalling. Barely bought any food, even less water, and just got out of here. And then I think I must have been about 18 or 19 when I got into mountain biking again around here, because I didn't really have a road bike or anything like that. An old friend who I used to go to college with, who since kind of drifted apart, Simon Robinson. Yeah, I remember it well. I used to go every Saturday, had to cycle from Cleethorpes all the way to the other side of Grimsby, meet him early in the morning, like 9 o'clock or something, and we'd go all the way through the Wolds, all these different trails and things. I think the first we probably went was to Horncastle, and you know, it wasn't uncommon to get back 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And back then you used to think nothing of it. You know, I was just wearing shorts, you know, there's no cream or anything like that. No specialist cycling gear. It would just be used to, yeah, let's go out on the bike, and maybe I had chamois in the pads, but they're so long ago. Yeah, nearly 30 years ago now. That, wow. But yeah, this area out here particularly, we've got the house down there. You can see on the main road. I think it's near the cricket ground. That Swallow. That's just for me. Going that way towards Coxwold, Swallow, looking across, the field's just underlaid, and it's just like a big grassy area, and it's just, for me, it just really brings back memories from so long ago. And yeah, every time I go past it, I'm like, wow, it's just really beautiful landscape around there. And then you hit the bottom, and it just goes straight up, and you're like, oh my god. And there's actually, I passed it earlier. There's actually a bus shelter on the corner, and I remember when I was much younger, around about 18, 19, and it's still there after all these years, like a wooden bus shelter, and I used to dive in there for pissing down rain and just get out the elements for a little while. And thankfully, it's actually still there. But although I've never had to use it yet, I can imagine it can come in useful. You know, if you get stuck out here, it's quite remote. There's no really real shelter. Anyway, so I'm just going along this. That's the Cuxford farm down there. It's kind of a not so great path, and I'm just going to turn right here, which leads onto the, I don't know what that road's called. That's the Force Way. Let's call it the Force Way, or the Forsway Way. It runs from Beaglesby to, funnily enough, Forsway on the west side of the Lincolnshire Wolds, and then just going to roll off the Wolds back towards the coast and call it a day. It's probably going to be about 65 kilometres, something like that. And yeah, it's just taking it easy this Christmas period, just trying to get rides in. Next big one is not tomorrow, because it looks like it's raining in the forecast. Going to go out Thursday and do lots of climbing, and just on the road, about 100 miles, 2,000 metres of climbing. I'm joined by, I think I told you this earlier on in the video, his name's Carl, and bring my camera out and yeah, record the ride, and hopefully it's going to be another glorious day like this, because this is what I love about winter, when it's blue sky, big blue skies, you know, crisp weather. I do feel a little bit underlayered today though. It's just kind of put me off a little bit because the wind is so cold. If it's breathless now, it hardly feels like any wind at all. But yeah, it is there, and it is markedly cold. Winter hasn't really begun yet here in the UK, so expecting January and February to be a pretty cold one. Anyway, let's get on with the ride and get the last few hills done. And it's so lovely and quiet out here. It's pretty much the theme of the Lincolnshire Wolds. And I was thinking to myself earlier off camera, in 30 years that I've, on and off that I've been riding out here, I've visited the Lincolnshire Wolds, got to know the place. It's barely changed in all that time. You know, there's no development up here. With it being classed as an area of national beauty, I guess there's kind of more protections placed on it for development, things like that, because it's barely changed. No rush to get back today. Just enjoy the beautiful landscape. It's so peaceful up here. I really love the area I grew up in and spent most of my life in. It's all too easy to take it all for granted, but it's just so beautiful and quiet, as I've said many times in this video and in the past. So now just heading out of Beaglesby past the airfield. I call it airfield because occasionally you see people on there with remote controlled planes and things on the field on the right, and enjoy the last of the views. I can see over the other side of the estuary from up here, and the dock tower, Grimsby Dock Tower in the foreground. It is so clear today. Right, Last hill coming up, last sweeping bend. Right, I'm going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoy the rest of the festive period. Comments, questions, stick it down below. Have you ever visited Lincolnshire? Why not stick it on your bucket list? It's a beautiful place to come and ride. Right, from me, I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.